told y'all, man. I told you. Put some respect on Shanks' name. I know we didn't get that Zoro killing Kaido theory. I'll humbly accept that L. But that's in the past now. We're moving on to bigger and better things. And that bigger thing is pushing this Shanks agenda. What's up, y'all? This your boy the Black Kakashi, and I am here with a One Piece video. If you read chapter 1055, then you know what time it is. And do I really need to tell y'all what I'm talking about? Oda came back from hiatus and said, take all the Shanks slander, all the people that doubted Shanks' power, all the Yonko versus Admiral debates, take everything you thought you knew and get it the F out of here. Because Oda just deaded all of that crap. I was trying to decide if I should make this a Yonko versus Admiral video or a Shanks video. But I'm just gonna combine it. Because, you know, I gotta push that agenda. People have always been debating about the Yonkos versus the Admirals ever since Marineford. Hell, that was the only time we've seen it happen because of Whitebeard. But, you know, Whitebeard was old and out of his prime. Not to mention he was dying of sickness. So some people can take that as it, you know, not being a legitimate Yonko versus Admiral fight. But I would like to counter that because despite being in the dying state he was in, he held his own against everybody on that battlefield. 3 admirals with 3 of the most OP and dangerous devil fruits in One Piece, the entire Navy force, Blackbeard's crew, Mihawk, and the warlords. Even though the other warlords were smart enough to not try him, but you know, I had to add them to the mix. All of that versus one old man trying to save his son, and he still could have gotten the victory if Oda really wanted him to. But Whitebeard is literally built different. He should be put in his own category or another tier of Yonko. Like there's Yonkos, Super Yonkos, and Omega Yonkos. Whitebeard is an Omega Yonko because all 3 admirals had to fight him to even stand a chance. And we all know his resume on Marineford, so that's all I need to say. Now, the Admirals are the main powerhouse of the Marines. They are the ones that deal with the pirates that are too much, aka the Yonkos, the Supernovas, the First Commanders, Second Commanders, you know, all of them. For years now, people have said that the Admirals can handle the Yonkos, and other people have said that they can't handle them. The only reason this is being brought up is because in chapter 1053, before the hiatus, Green Bull shut down both King and Queen with minimum difficulty. Matter of fact, not even minimum difficulty, no difficulty, because they were still healing from their fight with Zoro and Sanji. So for some reason this debate was brought up. But unfortunately, I was also one of the people that thinks that the Admirals can handle the Yonkos, because Kizaru asked AKAINU if he wanted to go down there to Wano and handle Big Mom and Kaido after hearing about their alliance. And I still believe, if needed, he would have handled them 2 bums with ease. This is Kizaru we're talking about here. Not Fujitora and his OP Grand Meteor strikes like Madara from Naruto. And not Green Bull, aka Plant God, aka Bulbasaur from freaking Pokemon. And we're not talking about Aokiji, aka Ice God, aka, I don't want to say half and half bastard. That was the first thing that came to mind, but nah, that's not true. Ice God, let's just call him Ice God. We're not talking about them, we're talking about Kizaru, the man who is literally light and can travel as fast as light as well. He is someone who can be considered the most dangerous person in One Piece if he wasn't a stoner. He kicked X Drake so bad that they replayed it from 6 different angles. You honestly don't think that he wouldn't be capable of handling either Big Mom or Kaido? That's honestly comical if you think you wouldn't. And I know what some of you probably gonna say, so I'm gonna just let you say it right now, and then when you skip later on to the video, I'm gonna shut that down. To conclude this debate, the Admirals cannot beat the Yonkos in a 1v1 unless you're AKAINU, Kizaru, Aokiji, Garp, or Rengoku. Even though Fujitora and Green Bull are formidable, but I wouldn't put them up there with the likes of Kizaru and Akainu. They can handle Blackbeard and Luffy by themselves, and that's it. But there's one man besides Whitebeard that needs all of the Admirals just to face him. But even with a handicap, that still wouldn't be enough for him. Just like with Whitebeard. The GOAT, capital THEGOAT, red-haired Shanks. Oda has been showing why Haki is the key source of power in One Piece, and has been showing why Shanks is the king of One Piece. In chapter 1054, after seeing Luffy being officially declared a Yonko, you'd think it was the perfect time for the reunion to happen, right? Shanks said not yet. He took a sip of his sake, looked at Ben Beckmann, and said, "Ben, it's time we made our move. Let's go and claim the One Piece." And then, in chapter 1055, he pulls the biggest flex in One Piece history. He uses his Conqueror's Haki from miles away and had Green Bull shook to the core. Green Bull said, "Nah, man, I don't want that smoke, bruh. I don't want that smoke with you, dog. I ain't trying to fight you. I ain't trying to fight your crew. I ain't trying to fight nobody. Let me just go on about my business and call it a day." All Shanks did was talk, and Green Bull said he didn't want any smoke. This is definitely the best Haki flex in One Piece, topping every single Haki clash and every other Haki moment we've seen in the story so far. I have been saying this, man. Shanks is that guy. And people thought I was insane for putting Shanks over AKAINU in my ranking video. Even though I believe that AKAINU is one of the most dangerous people in One Piece, he is not above Shanks, and I still stand by that. He blocked AKAINU, bruh. He blocked AKAINU's fist with a sword. Come on. Stop. And judging from this chapter, it looks like I was right. I don't know why I have to keep saying that Shanks has proven that he is the GOAT. He made Blackbeard, who at the time had two of the most OP devil fruits, run scared. You telling me someone who has a devil fruit that can destroy the world is scared to fight someone with one arm and doesn't have a devil fruit? If Shanks making Blackbeard run is not a red flag, then I don't know what is. Shanks literally stopped the war, fought Mihawk multiple times, was a part of the Roger Pirates, helped shape Luffy into the person he is today, clashed with Whitebeard, made Blackbeard run, fought Kaido, and arrived to Marineford unscratched. And if you don't think they fought, stop. They fought. Leave it at that. It's dead. Stop it. Shanks fought Kaido and was left unscratched. Kaido has him in his top 5 people that can beat him. So stop. Green Bull was shook after getting hit with his Conqueror's Haki. Shanks and his crew destroyed Kid. What more does Shanks have to prove that he is the GOAT of One Piece? Him and his crew are the most evenly matched and respected crew in the show, and they have never lost a battle to this date. Nobody can touch this man. Why do you think the Marines and probably some other people are going after his daughter in the One Piece Red movie? It's because they've been trying to get an advantage on him for years, but never could because he's that guy. 2022 is the year of Shanks, and everyone's just living in it. Shanks has the greatest Haki in One Piece, and it's not even close. If you want to be the king, you have to. You gotta have an extreme mastering of all Haki. Look at Gold Roger. I'm pretty sure that what Shanks is doing, Roger probably did it as well, and probably Whitebeard too. Like, all of the amazing and groundbreaking things with Haki we've seen in Wano has just been phenomenal. And they've all come from Yonkos and future Yonkos in the making. But Shanks saw all that and said, "Alright, it's time for me to join the party." So for all the people that downplayed Shanks, calling him a snitch, calling him a traitor, calling him weak, saying he was overhyped, whatever slander you got for Shanks, it's about time you did all that and hop on this red hair train and join the club. Because the Shanks hype is not dying down anytime soon because of this. But first, I want to take a step back away from Shanks real quick, because I gotta address something that some people probably haven't realized yet or haven't talked about yet. We all know Shanks is the GOAT, right? We all know Shanks got one of the greatest crews in One Piece besides Whitebeard, right? So I got a question. Who's Shanks' right-hand man? Ben Beckmann, right? And what has been stated about Ben Beckmann? Oh, nothing. Just the fact that he's considered an equal to Shanks, and everybody in the Grand Line trembles in fear every time somebody says his name. Ben motherfucking Beckmann is Yonko level. Everybody's scared of this man. And we just saw Shanks flex with Conqueror's Haki with ease. So you mean to tell me that the man that is equal to Shanks can pull off similar feats like this and nobody's talking about it? Ben Beckmann fans, I need y'all to turn up in the comments and on social media in general. I don't care if people think you're annoying, but I need some Ben Beckmann hype as well, because we can't let this slide. We can't let this slide when it has been stated that Ben Beckmann is an equal to Shanks, or damn near close to Shanks in terms of power. We can't let that slide, because we just saw Shanks do something. Because we just saw what Shanks did to an Admiral from miles away, just using his words. We just saw Shanks prove that he is him. Could you imagine what's in store for Beckmann when we see him flex a little bit? I mean, we saw a tease of that in Marineford when Ben Beckmann had Kizaru shook with just a pistol. This is Kizaru with Big Mom and Kaido. You want me to go down to Wano to handle them? AKAINU chilling. Nah, bro, chill, because them samurais in Wano are built different. This is Kizaru with Ben Beckmann. Hands in the air. Shook. Like a cop just pulled up on him and said, freeze. He was shook. And he said, oh my, you're Ben Beckmann. Or oh my, Ben Beckmann, whatever you want to call it. That's what he said. The resume speaks for itself. Not only is Shanks that dude, but Ben as well. Now that Shanks had to flex a little bit for the fans and the haters, he is on his journey to claim the One Piece, thus delaying the reunion between Luffy and Shanks. Does that mean that Shanks is going to be the final obstacle in Luffy's journey to claiming the One Piece? Honestly, I would love that. I would love that scenario. After defeating the final villain in the story, Luffy finally makes it to the last island where the One Piece is, and there we encounter Shanks, Ben, Yasop, Lucky Roo, and others waiting for him. After a heartfelt reunion, they have a huge Haki clash, thus the battle between the Straw Hats and the Red Hair Pirates commence. Ah man, I think, okay, real quick, I think Mihawk will be there for this final encounter, because I think we can see, I think it could happen. Mihawk being there as well, thus passing the torches. Luffy becoming, the Pirate King. Zoro becoming the world's greatest swordsman. Oh man, I can see it happening, bro. Not only is this saying that Shanks is built different from that bum Blackbeard and that goat Akainu and whoever might be the final villain of the story, but it is also solidifying that everything is coming in full circle. Roger got the straw hat from probably Joy Boy or some other legend that we don't know of. Then he passed the hat on to Shanks, who would then pass the hat on to Luffy. I, for one, want this to happen just because Shanks is my guy. Besides Zoro, and if I had to choose, I would pick Shanks over Zoro. So let me know in the comments, how did you feel seeing Shanks flex his Conqueror's Haki, and how did that make you feel? And are you excited about the One Piece movie coming up? Also, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to help push that Shanks agenda. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the Grand Line.